Hello YouTube, this is Asatsu5 and today I'm reviewing a knife sharpener. Before I get started on the knife sharpener that I'm going to be reviewing, which is the one that you see in the frame, I want to talk about this. This is the DMT Diaphode knife sharpener. It's a diamond knife sharpener. It has an interrupted surface so it doesn't clog up as fast. And it has a coarse and a fine, and the only thing I've ever been successful at sharpening or reprofiling with this was a straight razor. I was restoring a straight razor, and this is what I used to take off the bulk of the metal, and I was able to do that because of how straight razors are ground. It's very simple to reprofile them, but I've never been too successful with this as a field sharpener or something that I can carry with me and sharpen a knife. I've tried sharpening knives with it in the past, but I just could not hold my angle. I'm not very good at sharpening knives. I can use the Spyderco SharpMaker, which is my primary sharpening system. If a knife is somewhat sharp, I can usually get a shaving edge with it, but I could never like bring a knife back to life with this knife, or with this knife sharpener. And so that's what I wanted. I wanted something that I could bring something back from death, which when I talk to my brother or talk to other people, if someone says, hey, is that knife dull? It's like, yeah, it's dead. And if I bring it back to a shaving edge, I usually say I brought it back to life. It's now functioning. So I can never do that with this knife sharpener. I'm not saying it's bad. If you know what you're doing, you can use this pretty successfully. It's just I'm not good with it. So moving forward, we got the DMT, not DMT, but the Walk Sharp guided field sharpener. It's funny, my brother bought one of these and he used it, and he was called me on the phone telling me how good it was. And instead of waiting for him to bring his home so I can try it out, I was like, well, you know, if he says it's so good, I should just go ahead and get one. You know, after doing a few video researches, reviews, and stuff, most of the stuff I've heard about it was good. So I went ahead and bought one. Here's the packaging that it comes with. Diamond, ceramic, and leather. And just a little tip, if you buy one of these, let's see, I might be on the wrong side. Yeah, it's the wrong side. The instructions, which it looks like I lost the instructions, but they're inside this compartment right here. But that's the diamond plate, and it sticks in with a pretty strong magnet. When I'm storing this, or when I have it in my pack, my Timbuktu bag, I usually store it upside down, and that keeps it from abrading the inside of your pack or anything that's inside the pack with it. So you're not going to be scratching your EDC items. You're not going to be abrading the fabric in your pack as much because the diamonds are facing inside. Also, something that's pretty cool is you have a compartment right here. So you can put a ferrocerium rod in there, or you could put like money in there if you want to put a couple of 20s. So in case you lose your wallet, you have some extra cash. And you see that kind of looks like a sharp profile, and that is a kind of an X. Those are actually broadhead wrenches, so you can take off your broadheads and sharpen them. But the other one takes off just like this one, and it sticks back in with the magnet. Very good, very cool. These three knives that you see in the background, pretty much brought back from death, revived them with this sharpening system. The case knives use a true sharp steel, and which is a proprietary steel for case. It's a kind of a cheap stainless steel, and those are very easy to handle on this sharpening system. Then the SOG, what is this? Cash card, and I sharpened this with this sharpening system, and let's see if I can pull it up. You can see where I kind of brought the grind up a little bit on the tip. As you can see, it's not symmetrical. I'm still kind of getting used to the sharpening system in the guides, but I was very successful. Got this thing razor sharp, usable. What do you have with this thing? Of course, you got the coarse diamond and the fine diamond. You got a small serration stick and a large serration stick. The serrations, you have your fine, which is just smooth serrations. You got your fishing hooks, which have two trenches in them to sharpen fishing hooks. And then you have your coarse, which has some ridges on it. And so you usually work with your diamonds, then you go to coarse serrations, fine serrations, and then you finish up on the leather strop. And some people complain about the difference in the angle guides. It's 20 degrees on the diamond guides, and I think it's 25. Let's see if it says on the it doesn't say, but I think it's 25 degrees on the ceramics. I've had no issues with getting my knives sharp with this guided system. But it also has a guide on the leather strop, which is impregnated with abrasive. Basically, you put your blade on this ramp right here, and then you bring it up and back. Very easy, and that's how you strop. This thing is really a pretty cool device. I'm gonna just put it down right here. It has a coarse, which a lot of people don't realize. A coarse is a very important grit to have on your abrasive. If you're going to be out in the woods for any long period of time, you need the ability to reprofile your edge. If you don't touch it up on after you use it every day, you need the ability to bring the edge back to life. So having a coarse and a fine is probably your two most important grits. The medium, you can get away with your medium on some stuff, but really you can just skip the medium in my experience. You know, usually like when we sharpen our knives on the sharp maker, we use the coarse and then the ultra fines. We skip the regular ones. At least that's what my brother does, and when I borrow his sharp maker, I do it too. I don't have the ultra fine, so I just use the fines when I use my own sharp maker. But yeah, this is really cool. It's very compact. It's EDC ready. You just put it in your pack and go. It costs $30, somewhere around there. You can find them online for $29.99, and then of course there's shipping and handling. I got mine at Academy Sports and Outdoors, and I think it was 30 bucks, and I'm very, very happy with it. You get a handle to put your thumb on it. You also get a little lanyard hole. Very, very good product. Very, very happy with it. You do have the ability to sharpen serrations with this. Because of the ceramics, you get this small stick for getting into the small serrations, and this larger one can get into the big old gapped serrations. I haven't successfully sharpened the serrations with this yet, because the only serrated knife that I have that is dull is my fourth generation G2 Endura, and it needs a lot of work, something that this probably won't be able to handle too easily. At least it needs a lot more time than I'm willing to put into it right now, and I really don't carry the knife that often or at all, because it's kind of an antique in the Spyderco world. But yes, very happy with this. Let's see. Not the prettiest edge. I'm still getting used to sharpening freehand, even though this is technically not freehand sharpening because it has guides. You can see I scratched the blade a little bit, but that's just because I have shaky hands. But I was successful in getting the knife sharp, and hopefully with continued use of this I'll be able to get a hang of freehand knife sharpening. So this is a very good product if you can't freehand sharpen but you want stones to carry with you as an EDC product. Now just a little what you call it, a bonus feature. I wanted to show you my new gun. At least new to me. It's not a new gun. I bought it from my brother. Sig Scorpion. It's a 1911. For all y'all safety Nazis out there, nothing in the magazine. Nothing in the barrel. Safety. Don't worry. It's completely safe. I want to get a what's it called? A fiber optic front sight for this. But yeah, 1911 is kind of one of my handguns that I've always wanted, and I personally like the GI looking ones better, as far as aesthetically speaking. In general, I don't like the high polished ones. I do like this one as far as the G10 grips. I think it's a seal coat barrel slide and body, and you can see it scratching off just a little bit. Has a flat trigger, skeletonized hammer, and has front serrations, back serrations, a rail. I'm not really huge on the rail, but hey, it's there. Nothing wrong with it. Let me show you my defensive ammo that I got for it. I haven't actually got to shoot this yet, but I got the Guard Dog, and these are expanding full metal jackets. You hear a lot with certain people that 1911s aren't reliable and that they have trouble cycling non-full metal jackets. So I was like, hey, might as well get a expanding full metal jacket to fix that problem. But I hear most of the reliability issues are with the small pocket 1911s, or they're a little bit bigger than pocket 1911s, but the concealed carry 1911s that'll have a barrel about that long, you know. So I hear when you size them down to a pocket size that they lose their reliability. But my personal opinion on it is it's been working for over 100 years. A couple of world wars, Vietnam War. I think it was retired in the 1980s, so it had a very good running, production run, or it ran with our military for a long time and didn't have any real big issues with it. Most of the competition shooters use 1911s. Of course, they're extremely tricked out, but yeah. So I trust the 1911. I just need to practice shooting with it. So I'm going to try to get with one of my friends and see if I can hit anything with some non-expanding full metal jackets. Yeah, this is my new gun. Got it for a good price. There's really only one more handgun that I really want, and that is a Ruger Blackhawk or Super Blackhawk. I love the Ruger single action revolvers. I've owned several of them, and I regret getting rid of every one that I ever bought. And so sometime I'm gonna get me a Ruger Blackhawk or Super Blackhawk. But as of right now, this is kind of my home defense gun. Yeah, I think it's a pretty sexy looking gun. So that's it. Hope y'all have a great day. I'm a Satsu 5 and I'm out.